Your gas bill just jumped 40% overnight, and this is only the beginning. Oil just hit $119 a barrel, the highest since 2022, and what happens next could drain thousands from your bank account in the coming months. Look, I know you've seen the headlines about Middle East tensions, but here's what nobody's telling you. This isn't just about filling up your tank. When oil prices spike like this, it triggers a domino effect that hits every single part of your financial life. And if you're not prepared, you're going to watch your purchasing power disappear right before your eyes. I'm going to break down exactly what's happening, how much this will actually cost you, and most importantly, the 3 moves you need to make right now to protect your money. So let's start with the obvious question. Why should you care about oil prices when maybe you don't even drive that much? Here's the reality. Oil is in everything. I mean everything. Your food, your clothes, your phone, the packaging your Amazon orders come in. The average American household uses the equivalent of about 25 barrels of oil per year. And we're not just talking about gasoline here. When oil goes from $80 to $119 a barrel, that's nearly a 50% increase, and that cost gets passed down to you through what economists call the supply chain. Every truck that delivers goods runs on diesel. Every factory that makes products uses petroleum-based materials. Every plane that flies food across the country burns jet fuel. So when oil spikes, everything spikes. Let me give you some real numbers. The last time oil sustained prices above $115 a barrel was in 2012 to 2014. During that period, the average American family spent an extra $2,000 to $3,000 per year just dealing with higher energy and related costs. That's money straight out of your pocket. But here's where it gets worse. Back then, inflation was relatively stable at around 2%. Right now, we're in a much more fragile situation. The Federal Reserve has been fighting to bring inflation down, and they've made progress, getting it from over 9% down to around 3%. But energy prices are the wild card that can destroy all that progress. A sustained oil price above $110 historically adds about 1 to 1.5% to the overall inflation rate. That might not sound like much, but it means the Fed might have to keep interest rates higher for longer, or even raise them again. And that affects your mortgage, your car loan, your credit card debt, everything. Now let's talk about the Middle East situation specifically. Without getting into politics, here's what you need to understand from a financial perspective.